The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Arizona Cardinals.
To kick off for Arizona.
The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Grill green. Black. 95. Set cut.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Drill, 52. Let's go. 6. Mega. 10 black. Ready.
He's going to throw it. Catch made by Bucky Irving. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Trouble, 38. Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Smash, red. Blaster, 6. Huge, yellow.
Motion man left is Egbuka.
Ready?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That heater is going to fall to the turf. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, still headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Tampa Bay in punt formation now. That's Greg Dortch returning this for the Cardinals. Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Okay, break.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Top low, 18. Let's go now. Let's go.
Airing it out to stop this drive. Stand by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Nothing, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 37 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Big light.
Benson on 1st and 10. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Ready?
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready? Bravo 80.
Pass play coming here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd and just 2 to go.
19 Lions. Here we go. 6. Ready?
Here he is on 3rd and short. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Returnable from the 2. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They're going play action. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On the give, this is Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one, so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Black on 45. White.
Looking in the air here. That was incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Quarterback with his renowned, kid, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion is just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Black, 6, mega. Smash, red. Needle blue. Green jack. Set.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. So 20 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Red, yellow. Light blue. Blue striker. Ready.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
33, yellow. Red, cycle. Blaster, 6. Black shot.
Motion man left is Egbuka.
Hut.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. It's a big strike downfield to Egbuka. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers going at 6-3 in the 1st. Kicking team on to try the PAT.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead.
Cardinals 3.
The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
19.
Come out throwing. Ran for a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to C.D. Lamb. So 2nd down coming up.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing now. Another shotgun. Goes there. Trey McBride. And this is going to take him off at a cross midfield there at the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ready? 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Ready?
They'll try and right with Benson. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready? Pass the 60. Pass.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football.
Let's
They've
go
got
now.
2nd and 7 to start.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
They're throwing it. Completed over the middle. He's got it in the red zone. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Take that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk. Big Lions.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And they'll make their stop after a small push to the 5. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Got it. Ready?
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Shut up.
They go to him again. And this time the defense rallies to him. He stopped for a loss. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Go! Cowboy 80.
I'll throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you've got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Give now to the running back. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 27-yard
They will
line.
shoot. Yellow. Black 40. Set, cut.
They'll go play action. Connects on the crosser. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Bucks have the 1st.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight end? They got that ball out in a hurry.
Black 95. Cut, cut.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they're just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Right.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Come on, set. Watch out now. 45. White. Black shot. Spike. White. Red. Cycle. Blue striker.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
Got it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Spike 60. Ready. 6. Mega. Yellow. 22. Set.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Catch made right side by Coleman. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. Cover 38. 50. Green. Ready.
Catch made on the side by And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Set, ready. 10 black. Drill, 52.
They put a receiver in motion right.
Hut, hut.
He's got room to roll. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers grow their lead to 8.
14. Cardinals 6.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's back. Here's Rashawn White. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Back to throw. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. He works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. And Morrison coming up to make that tackle.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pulled in by his back, right. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
19, start. 19, 18. Ready.
Sticking to the air here. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Out left leg makes the grab. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ready, set.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
From the red zone on 1st. On the move, headed right. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals earn the chance to tie before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
That's zone red. Black, 95. Fuse, yellow. Red, cycle. Blue, striker. Set.
Working on first down. Fits it through the middle. He's out in the clear. And in! Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers will add to their lead at the end of the half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Hey, Crash. Cowboy 80.
Now throw to start the drive. Throwing the outright complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Come on, come on. Hey, kick Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
To throw here on first down. Looking underneath here, Benson. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
A 47-yard attempt.
So now it's Chad Ryland's turn to attempt this Cardinals field goal. From the left hash, this is from 47. The kick by Ryland is good. And that gets them back within 5.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Returning it from the 4. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up.
Ready, ready. 19, Charger, 19, ready.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Takes the second down snap. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt they'd pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
batted down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To the air now on first and 10. Hits him on the out route. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Second and 3 now.
Ready?
Throwing it again here. Let's drop this down. White. They get this down to the 28. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And I can promise you, if you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple of decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Quick on the draw, right. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go. Gravity Lions. Ready, right?
They look to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Riggs, Cougar 19. Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, and to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. What you got? Ready.
They'll toss it here to Vincent. The game only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Ready.
Third and just 2 to go.
Ready.
Here he is on third and short. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They're not going to be denied. They're able to score and take the lead.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
at their own 20-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Set.
Toss to the right side. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin his drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Down. Set.
On 1st down, they're going to run with Irvin. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run. Pretty sound stop there defensively.
Here we go. Red, 3rd, second.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. It's a big strike to infield to Aguka. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
Claws red. Let's go now. Blue striker. 50, green. Ready.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And he's hit and dropped. So that's going to bring an end to our 3rd quarter. Him picking himself up after that sack. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
Yellow, 22 needle.
They send a receiver in motion right.
Ready.
And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They strike for 23 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down. Tampa Bay.
Come on, set.
Irving here from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling our running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ready, set.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Ready. 33, yellow. Smash, red. Grill green, black ultra. Slice blue.
He's dropping back to throw. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers jump in front now by 5. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
ready. Got me lying.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Connects on the crosser. Now touching down a couple of yards away from that marker.
Part of the reason when I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throwing catches, I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Shot. Go.
Setting up to throw. Finds Benson on the check down. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback. The receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First down from the 42.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
Now looking to throw. That one's complete right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Marvin Harrison Jr. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Shot 50. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Let's go.
He's going to throw it again. Flush out now to his left. Throw left side, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
What do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 Bison. 60 Mustang 19. Ready.
They are throwing it again. Escapes the pocket. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. And the Buccaneers will have it shy of their own 30 after that tackle. Worked through his progression. Nobody available. And by the time he checked it down to the back, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
We give to Irving to stop his drive. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Buccaneers with a 5-point lead. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Yellow. Come on, set. 52. Green jack. Blaster, 6.
Motion a receiver left. Throwing on 2nd. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Set, hut. 33. Yellow. Set.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal.
43. Hey, check mega. Ready.
Irving gets it on the draw. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Here's a design run. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes third and goal.
Number 7. Red, 38. 22 needle. Hey, that's your man. Set.
Irving. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. They'll try this extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Back to work after throwing the pick. He completes it in traffic. He'll be taken down after advancing this to the 37.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
60 back. Get up. 18, 5 in. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Let's come get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So it's second down coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Let's go. Ready.
Sticking to the air here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. And the Buccaneers take over as he repords his 10th career INT.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Sign quarterback run here. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners as we say so long from Glendale.